going live right now.
Okay.
And we need a couple of minutes to see when people, oh, there we go. I think people are logging in. Let's see. Leave us a comment if you're here.
Oh. Hey, everybody. It looks like we are live this morning. I am having Tracy Weinsapple again here in the group, and she's going to be talking about her membership program, Your Artful Journey. So I'm going to go ahead and welcome Tracy in. She's only got a few minutes to be with us this morning before she goes to her own channel to do some more stuff. So let's welcome Tracy Weinsapple to talk about her new program. It's awesome. Hey, Tracy, how are you today?
Hi, Monette. Good morning. I'm awake. Let's see. We have people who are joining. This is fantastic. I'm learning so much, by the way, about subtitles. Do you know anything about this with Facebook? They've now added subtitles when you're muted. I just thought I would mention that.
Oh, well, thank you for telling me. I did not know that.
Yeah, it's legit. I can see. I love this. I've been trying to accommodate and get subtitles, and now Facebook is just doing it, it looks like.
Okay, I will keep that in mind. So now we'll have to be careful what we say when we're muted, right?
Well, I did tell people to use Gesso last week, and they thought it was Jessica. So it's not perfect.
It's not perfect. No,
Yes.
Speech to text rarely is. So, Tracy, tell us about your Artful Journey, the membership program. I know that it is open and people can sign up. I have put the link in the comments for where to start your Artful Journey, but I know it's a great thing. And all these demos that you've been doing for us and showing us all this great stuff is part of what's going on. But this is more Tracy.
Have you
If that were even possible.
Have you seen hearts everywhere on the internet? I just said when we ended the Heart Art Journal Challenge this week, I will not draw another heart this month. So I'm making that a promise. So thank you for asking, Monette. Your Artful Journey, I just want to say that the Post-it notes behind me have the names of all the new members so far. We started a group called Your Artful Journey not even a year and a half ago. It's been over a year, and what that is a membership-based group where we share art journaling, which you know is near and dear to our hearts. And I share my daily practices, my lessons, live interactions, and what that includes. It's a membership-based group. You pay monthly, or you could pay yearly, and then you get 2 free months. And how it works is you get a portal that you log into. I leave mine logged in all the time. You get monthly lessons, challenge, techniques. Plus, we do a minimum of 3 live events during the month that are all recorded, all go in your portal, so you could do everything at your own pace. And that's important to me.
Oh, that's awesome. That is amazing. That's more. I didn't know you've got all that great stuff. I knew it's a great program. It really is. I have to admit, Tracy has a great track record of teaching and being really supportive and encouraging. And this sounds like an amazing array of things going on in that program.
Well, and we also have a private Facebook group, which is just private to members only. It also is a positive, safe, encouraging environment, much like you know with your group, because I'm part of your group. And it's really important that we kind of share that kinship and leave the outside, because there's a lot of outside. We have enough of that in this world. So that's really important to me. And I'm just gonna, change my view just so you can kind of get a hint of, these are legit. Actually, we're having a month of sunsets coming up. Sunsets and sunrises. This was one of our morning meditation lessons that we did. And I try to teach in an approachable, easy, step-by-step way that encourages people to take not just like what I've done, but what I've done and make it their own. And I would say, oh, this one's not done.
Actually, no, Tracy, go back to the one that's not done for a minute.
Yeah, these are not.
And I just want to point out that you guys, you can see that, it's not beautiful right from the get-go. And Tracy walks you through those steps. There's a kind of a middle phase
Yes.
of many things
We
where
call it the
it's
ugly.
maybe
We
not
call
as
it the ugly
awesome as
phase,
it's going to
Monette.
be, and you're going to learn that.
Yes, we call that
Okay.
the ugly stage
Yeah, well,
where we
yeah,
try to
there's
get
that,
past
right?
that. Yeah, I always leave undone or unfinished pages, because then what I do is I hook a pen on the inside of this, so if I'm on the go, I always have
Okay.
my book with me. But everything that you see here are
Oh.
either lessons or this was our
I like that.
this was our word of the year that we did in January, and our intention that we set for the year.
Mhm.
And so I used my word of the year, and then I went into the dictionary and learned put everything in there. And then this month we're doing this month has been fun. We're doing hearts was the theme, and salt
Right.
was the technique. So we did.
Oh, how fun.
Yeah, let's see if I can. You should see the backgrounds that they are coming up with some amazing backgrounds. Oh, so these are backgrounds that were created using salt. So this background was using salt.
So when you say that was the technique, so every month is a different, how is that organized by month? So is it a technique a month?
We actually have
Or-
it set up too, like on a success path, depending on where you're at joining your artful journey. You may have
Mhm.
never picked up a pen to feeling like you're just on your way to being a professional. And what I always want to encourage people is that you take what's in your idea book, your art journal book, and you leap that into other things, denim, wine barrels. I paint on
Okay.
anything, wood, canvas. So what we do every month is we come out with I come out with new techniques. I'm already planned 6 months in advance. I already have it there.
Okay.
And then we release it every month. And then I follow along with them. So I'm doing the sunrises and the sunsets with them.
Okay.
And except for this month, it's now the middle of the month, and I will not paint another heart again. I've already told them.
No more hearts.
I told them no more hearts. But I try to pair that with a technique.
Okay.
We're going to have watercolor markers in May. And it's not just techniques. It's trying various new products. Then they get to see if they like the products. I encourage and implore people to use what they have. Some people have a lot of stuff. Some people are just beginning. But this way they can see what they actually like and dabble in it first and try it, and then add that to their arsenal of techniques.
Okay, and I just want to interject real quick here that if you guys have questions for Tracy about the program or how it's set up, or any questions at all, please put them in the comments. I am watching and I'm keeping track of the comments. So if you've got a question, please ask. We want to cover it and we want to get that information out there. Like, you get a monthly technique. And I love the idea of trying out different supplies and media and things, because you're right. You never know. You might find out that you really love watercolor markers, but you don't like watercolor that much. It's very possible. So be sure if you have questions, put them in the comments.
And the other thing, Monette, sorry to interrupt, they literally drive the content. So my community tells me, I will ask them, or if they see something that I've been working on. For example, I went on a camping trip last year, or not last year. Well, I guess technically it was last year. I went on a camping trip and I photographed the sunrise and sunset every morning. And that was like what I was doing while I was camping. And right away they were like, we want sunrises and sunsets. I was like, oh, there's April. Done. I just came home, recorded the videos. And we do it kind of free, loose, my way, no rules.
Good.
I'm not a rule maker. So that's something that's been important. Thank you, Debbie, for that lovely comment.
I was going to say, did you see Debbie's comment? I was about to read it to you because I think it's really lovely. It's a safe place for art growth. That's awesome. And the tribe is kind, generous, and encouraging. And that is true. It is true. I feel like it's one of the reasons. I'm just going to take a minute here and explain to you why we're talking to Tracy here in the Art Journaling for Beginners group, is because I feel very strongly about this being also a safe place and with generous support for beginners. And I feel like Tracy is offering you those exact same things in her group with her instruction and her way of being Tracy. So it is, in a lot of ways, an extension of my idea of being generous, kind, supportive, and encouraging. So I just want to put that in there because Tracy, you're doing a great job of
We
that. So
connected on that.
just letting folks know.
And I've said
Yeah.
this all along. My business is, now I don't exclude men from our business operations. However, currently our staff is all women. And
Okay.
um,
Okay.
I believe really in empowering and working with other women. I really did align with you when we did the art party at first, and I love that. My group says your vibe attracts your tribe.
And that is true. I'm seeing just tons of Tracy love in the comments now. I do want to just say, hey, that the way Tracy and I managed to find each other was through one of the art parties. And she's right. We really did kind of click over the idea of being supportive and encouraging and really helping people discover their art. And
Yeah.
that's what Tracy's program's about.
Yeah, that I keep saying it, and I don't know what it is, but I keep saying when we formed Your Artful Journey, I was like, I am going to speak of this from every hilltop, from anybody who will listen to me. My friends know. Now, when they hang out with me, they don't have to hear this all the time. But now they're asking, wow, like this is a thing. And I'm like, yes, it's a thing. Yes, it's a thing.
Being creative and having creative joy is a thing. It's a really important thing, and it's important to me. It's one of the things that I support in the Art Journaling for Beginners group. And again, I want to say it's why that, I let Tracy come in and do this. And I'll be honest, here in the group, and Tracy knows this, I'm very selective about what we offer to group members here. So the fact that Tracy is made that hurdle, that's a big deal. So be sure you check Ed's program out. Let me put that link in there for you guys.
Yeah.
I think we have a lot of tribe members on the broadcast right now. So that's pretty awesome.
You know what?
I'm so glad you guys
I pack
are
them
here.
with me. I take them everywhere I go. It's so... I do kind of say it's wrong that when I show up, there's a bunch of people behind me and I'm talking about virtually because we can't show up anywhere yet. But
Not yet, but we will.
We're finally getting to the point that we have outdoor dining back. So we just heard, we got the okay for live outdoor music. So I'm happy.
Nice for you. And I just want to say, you guys, I know we have a lot of tribe members here on the broadcast this morning, but anyone who is not yet, if you have any questions about the program, please go ahead and put it in here. I am watching the comments. As you can tell, I'm watching them from the way I'm looking, and I'll make sure we get them answered. So go ahead and put them in here if you have them.
And just to let you know, Monette, at 8 o'clock, so I decided because I can talk all day long. Legit, I could talk all day long. What I'm doing every day until Thursday when the door closes, we're trying something new, and I have 2 volunteers every day from my tribe who are going to get on live, just like we're doing right now at 8 a.m. And this morning I have Hitomi, who is here. She's probably doing her hair.
Yes, she's here.
Yes, and then we also have Danielle. So right when I'm done with here, we're going to pop over on my Facebook page. You guys are welcome to ask them questions, not me, because I want to hear about their experience being a member. I've got questions for them.
Actually, I like that. I like that you have questions, and I like that you interact with your members and that you are guided by your members in a lot of ways, that your members really help you figure out what it is you're doing for them. And I like that. That
helps me too. It helps me. Yeah. Do you ever sit down at your table and go, what am I supposed to be doing? I keep a running list. They are and I've said it when we started, with our founding members, I legit got on and say, you are the ones who are making this group. We're here to moderate it, move it along, do what we need to do, and facilitate things. But this is their group, and they encourage one another. So, I mean, at least I could say that, but I'm hoping they jump on and say that this morning.
We'll probably see a lot more Tracy love in the comments, but I do want to point out that your membership program is only open a couple times a year, right? I mean, this is
once or twice
this
a
isn't
year.
something, yeah.
And
Okay.
the reason
You can't
people
just
ask,
wait. You'll
Yeah,
have to wait a
people-
long time.
Yeah, people ask me all the time, why would I not just leave it open all the time so people can join? The thing is, it's about making relationships, forming those relationships. Now, if you want to join for a month, I will say it's $32 a month, $320 a year. That's 2 free months. You can join for a month, see if it works for you, and quit if it's not your thing.
Okay.
But my concentration is always like when I'm doing this or I'm launching or I'm opening the doors or doing this, I have to divert and pay attention to that. So I only want to do that once or twice a year. I want to create content. That was the deal with my business partner. Create content, and I want to connect. I can't do that if I am writing names on Post-it notes and doing interviews every morning, and that's really important to me. So it's really that connection over our creativity, and I want to keep that consistent.
I love that. And I want to reply to a question. We've got Michelle who's asking, what's this video about? And she's come in the middle. Welcome, Michelle. We're just talking briefly here with Tracy Weinsappel this morning to learn a little bit more about her membership program. And as I said earlier, here in the Art Journaling for Beginners group, we do sometimes bring in other guest teachers and artists for things that I personally really believe in. And I do think that Tracy's program is one of those. And this is just a Q&A, a quick one, as a matter of fact, because Tracy will have to go, Q&A session about her program. And apparently we're getting quite a bit of positive comments from folks who are already in her
And I didn't
her
tell them
tribe,
to
as she
do that,
calls
but thanks, guys.
Yeah, no, I know you didn't tell them. It's absolutely spontaneous here. And so that's what this video is about. We're just doing a quick Q&A about the program so that anyone who has questions can actually ask Tracy right here, right now. So again, questions about the program, questions about what goes on there or what we're doing here this morning, go ahead and ask. I'd love to answer them.
Thank you. And thank you guys. Really, I did not, literally, I was like, I am not going to make them go everywhere with me, but they are going. And we're going to have this morning will be fun. I actually, you know what it's like where we can't be really with people, but connecting virtually. It's going to be actually a wonderful time for me to be able to see my members. And we're also going to start a quarterly Zoom meet up in the group. And again, it's all depending on what you guys can do or what your time frame is. Everything is recorded. Oops, Danielle is calling in. I'll have to just tell her to hang tight for a second. I'll have to go after this.
Yeah, we're getting a lot more Tracy love on the comments, so I want you to know.
Thank you so much, guys.
Barb just said this is better than going to her therapist.
You know what, Barb? My therapist gets my bill. And I do tell people all the time, art journaling is what pulled me through some of the good times, a lot of the bad times. I'm not a counselor. I'm not an art therapist. I'm just a person who connects through art. That's me. So,
and that's an awesome thing. And that is an awesome thing. So, wow. And some people are drawing as she's watching as Catherine. So,
normally I'm doing demos. Legit. We didn't arrange a demo. This was just Q&A. And I did. Yes.
Pure Tracy. And actually, I think this is a great idea to give people an idea of who you are and what they'll be getting more of. Because I mean, yes, there are a lot of demos, and Tracy does some awesome demos. As a matter of fact, we have some here in the group. If you want to find those, we have those here in the group where she's done some guest demos. But you want to know the person that you're getting involved with, so to speak, and that's what we're doing this morning.
I'm 50. I'm 50. I'm divorced. I'm going hiking right after this. That if I don't put my hiking clothes on. And I put jeans on, that means I'll never go hiking. So I have my hiking clothes on. That's
for
about.
you.
I'm a mom of 3 kids. I work. There you go.
Tracy is one of the busiest people that I know. I'll tell you that. She's got a lot of energy and she's so busy, and she still manages to do some really fun and amazing art projects. So, like I said, that is one of the reasons that we're here today, is just to find out more about the program. And I'll say, if anyone's joining us late, that again, here in the group, this is Art Drawing for Beginners, yes, and I feel very strongly about the things that I offer you guys, that it be quality and that it be something that's worth your time and your effort and is really going to support the things that I support here in the group, which is encouragement, generosity, and learning. So, just saying that Tracy's program really does align with my ideals as well. And so you can check it out. And I'm going to put that link back here in the comments. I haven't had that there in a while. And Debbie, thank you so much. That's lovely.
I
That
do
our
want to
group
say
is also
thank you,
safe and
Debbie.
fun. And I appreciate that.
I agree with what Monette said. And I also want to say thank you, Bambi. And thank you, Bambi, for the comment that you gave me last night. And I'm hoping she messaged me very deeply last night. And so I'm hoping she lets me read her comment out loud. But okay.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Bambi, about your losses too. They are here in the comments. So
I hate to do this, Monette, but I have 2 people that I'm going to interview in about 9 minutes on my Facebook page.
I know.
And then I'm going to go hiking. So
Okay, so we need to wrap this up, guys, because Tracy's got to go. Like I said, she's a busy, busy woman. She runs circles around me. She really does. But I think we've had a great session here. I'm going to go ahead and just keep an eye on the comments. And if we have any more questions about the program, I'm certainly going to make sure they get answered. And I'm going to go ahead and put that link in here a few more times. And Tracy, you're going to be over on your page.
Art Journaling with Tracy Weinzapfel, right in about 7 minutes, when I've got 2 people that I will be, like I said, we have not practiced. We didn't talk about this. They don't even know how they're going to be online, but I thought it would be nice to bring them on and just have fun with them.
Okay, so Tracy, you go ahead and run to your next engagement. Thank you again so much for coming here with me. I appreciate it. And thanks to everyone in the tribe who came and told us what a great job you're doing. So I appreciate that so much, and good luck on that next broadcast.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, Monette. Have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you soon.